Alright, what I'm going to do here, first things first, is turn down any background music because I've turned down the Kenshi background music and now I don't want copyright strikes. And the copyright-free music that I have done with Baldur's Gate, or was music I was using for Baldur's Gate 3 as well, but it's copyright-free, so it should be fine. But it also kind of takes away a little bit from Kenshi. So I'm going to kind of keep it very low, just so there's a little bit of background noise. But it's not exactly Kenshi style. I haven't put together a complete Kenshi background, music set yet or anything like that. But I wanted to play some Kenshi, so without any music, it would be really quiet. Don't get me wrong. For anybody who's played Kenshi, you would know that that's actually kind of not that uncommon. And because of the nature of the way Kenshi is, actually I could swap it. Could swap it, but for this first playthrough, I'm not going to be able to see in-game or in-stream chat and all that stuff or whatever as I play on the same screen. At least I'm going to have to look at a different screen, so I apologize in advance if I miss anybody's chat message for a little while. But nevertheless, let me go ahead and give an official welcome. This is my first playthrough of Kenshi for live stream. I've played Kenshi off and on over the years, and it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy the game. It has a very niche feel to it. It's very specific. People who like Kenshi love Kenshi. People who aren't into it, I get it. It's not their thing. It's not their bag. And that's okay. It can be a very casual play. It can be pretty intense play. It depends. You just have to learn to accept that death is pretty inevitable in the world of Kenshi, as is amputations, possibly cannibalism, slavery, being sacrificed to some creature in the fog. There are plenty of bad options, bad things that can go wrong, just things that can go wrong in general in Kenshi. But throughout it all, you try to keep your head up and survive and possibly prosper if you can through trade or conquest if you can, bounties, all kinds of different ways that you can make some money and everything and advance your technology and the strength and skills and capabilities of your people. It's a squad-based game, essentially. Now, you can play it solo. You make your starting character, and in some cases, characters, depending on what kind of start. They have a few different starts that you choose from. And you make your starting character or characters, and then you get out there and do your thing. So, we're going to start at the very beginning, of course, because that's where you start things. That is why this stream is called The Beginning, at least this particular video. And we are going to create our first two characters. They're very easy. All we're really creating, but it's not like a lot of games where you have to decide what class you're going to be or anything like that. All you're really creating is your appearance, essentially. That's it. You're going to start with the stats you have based on your race, and that's it. And there are no classes, there are no levels or anything like that. You just go out and live. You see what you can get by with. You try to increase your strength and your athletics so that you can run fast, so that possibly you can outrun all the things that are trying to kill you. Try to do that pretty quick, and so you can make some money. You increase your strength and everything as you are hefting around ore, big piles of ore and things like that. So it gets pretty interesting. Currently, I have the game on pause only because the initial loading screen is a little long. So I went ahead and did that in advance because of it, though, and I already decided the start that we're doing. I'm going to do a skeleton and his pet, and we're going to have that. Now, there are a few different races in the game. There are a couple of different types of regular humans, Scorchlanders and Greenlanders. Scorchlanders have kind of like a blackened skin or a dark gray skin, ash gray at least. And then Greenlanders look like regular folks, basically. There are Hive. There are a few different Hive folks you can be. You can be a hive drone, you can be a hive prince, and hives are like bugmen. That's what they're referred to as, bugmen. They live in a hive with a queen and everything like that in general. But as a player, you're usually, if you're playing one of those, or if you're recruiting ones that you find out in town or out in any kind of a town or out in the world, those are generally hive men who have strayed from their hive. They are no longer welcome, perhaps, because of some perceived slight against the queen or something like that. For whatever reason, they lost favor with their race, and now they have to wander out there alone without a hive, which is an awkward place for the hive folks to be, for the hive people to be. There are Shek. Shek are kind of a warrior race. They're very warrior centric in as much as they like to. They're very strength oriented, and they like to challenge each other and all this stuff. They have like these horns that kind of go backward, kind of go point to the back off of their head, and they're like usually grayish skinned, but there are some variations. And there are skeletons, which is what I'm going to be playing here. Skeletons are, their origin is very unknown, and they're it's still kind of a bit of a mystery, but they are essentially just robots. They're robot people. They have full, sentient, AI and everything essentially, but they are robot people. And there is a whole section of the map, basically of the world map, that has acid rain in there, and the only people who can walk around in there without receiving harm, unless you have the right kind of protective clothing, are the skeletons and such. And they have who knows what the source of their technology was that caused them to be here, but they're here now, and I'm going to start as one of them with like a robotic spider, I believe, is the other, as a pet, basically. And the two of them are the thing. What's going on, Foxy? Hey, thanks for joining me. Welcome to Kenshi. We're going to give you a little bit of exposure to Kenshi. Kenshi. Why did I just say that? I just screwed that up. Kenshi. And we're going to give you a little bit of exposure to it. I've only got a little over an hour to play, so it's not going to be a very long video today, a very long stream, but it's just going to get us started. It's going to be a rough start. I'm going to tell you right now. It can be a rough game, definitely. But anyway, it's paused right now only because I do have to do the character generation first. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on that. So this is what our guy looks like. See how it's that's the other thing. Kenshi has a very Asian feel to it with regards to weapons and things, katanas and things like that, and the types of armor. They have samurai armor and stuff like that, but it's a very wasteland, semi post-apocalyptic, you could call it. In fact, technically, according to the lore, it's a double post-apocalyptic. They had an apocalypse, they recovered from that for the most part, and then they had another apocalyptic event. And now, because of it, that's why there's a lot of debris and rubble and all kinds of crap just laying around in this world. But so like it says under race description, the skeletons are a complete mystery. Nobody knows where they came from and how they were made, but they are suspected to be thousands of years old. Fully sentient, capable of feeling sadness, anger, excitement, compassion, thrill, and enjoyment, although they don't possess the ability to express anything visually. This, combined with their dry sense of humor, often confuses the other races, whom the skeletons see as somewhat volatile and unpredictable. They have no prejudice or fear of death and make for brutally effective warriors. And a quote from them would be like, sewing up humans like old potato sacks, terribly dull for a being of my intelligence, So the only clothes item that you can toggle when you're doing creation so that you can see the body effects, you can toggle their clothes on and off. The only clothes item I have is the sword and a scabbard. So, but you can see the race statistics over here on the bottom left, how many hit points you start with and what kind of bonuses you receive. So they're good with turrets, which are, by turrets, what they mean is mounted weapons. So on walls, like when you build your own bases or buy a building in a town or something like that, you can mount weapons on walls, and those are classified as turrets. They're good with that. They're good with robotics, obviously, and then they're good with heavy weapons. Robotics would help them that would be in regards to not only manufacturing robotics, but also That's the robotic equivalent of first aid also. So when you're rendering first aid, they get a plus 20% to their experience bonus. That's when they accumulate robotics experience, they're getting a plus 20% bonus. So they will accumulate that faster than somebody who does not have said bonus in that. They're not as good at stealth, thievery, and dodging by default. It just means they learn those skills slower. That's all. But I'll be making this this character first, and it will not be named Thumper. This will rightly be named Squirrel. And I will have a second character with me as well. You see how it says change character 1 of 2? Because I'm starting with 2 characters, because it's him and his pet. So his idle stance, well, first off, he's going to be a little cockier. So he's going to be, there you go. That's his idle stance. His skin tone, he can go, you know, lighter tones for the metal, or he can go all the way to being kind of black or something like that. I think a gray, maybe a darker kind of, well, it looks more brownish, but whatever. We can go with something like that. That's fine. You know what? Screw it. We're going black. We're going black. We're going to make him look badass. You know, whatever. Height. So that's why this like pole is behind you, so you can see the relative height of things as you're making characters. This would be like your standard average height, basically a 6 foot equivalent, that kind of thing. So I'm going to make them just, you know, a little bit tall, on the tall side. I'm going to broaden his frame out, bulk him up a little bit. Even though he's only a robot, he doesn't need the muscle or anything like that. It's still, I am going to affect, his posture is actually pretty good. See, it can be like, or it can be, he can be all hunched over and stuff. His posture's pretty good. I like it. I like it about like that. That's good. Stands pretty confident. His shoulder set, that refers to how high or low his shoulders are. That's pretty good, I'd say. His neck position. You can modify and adjust all these things on every character. You know, so I'll put that about there. You can make leg length versus, you know, so that he gets more height, but it's also makes it where he's got, you know, he can have stumpy little legs and keep the same torso length, or he can get more height and it be mainly because his legs are so much longer, you know, all kinds of different stuff like that. So arm bulk is fine. Hands are, you know, pretty good, whatever. Chest, I'd like to broaden that out a little bit. Let's make them pretty good. All right. I'm digging it. I'm good with it. Maybe leg bulk a little bit more. Make them seem sturdy. There. And then face, you have, I only have this face to choose from. So, okay. But I can adjust the size and the shape somewhat of the head in this response, or in this sense. So, and then of course neck and things like that. Neck width, I'll make that a little bit longer. Jaw, I don't think that affects so much for these guys. Okay. Then I can go to the second character, which, oh, hold on. I gotta zoom back out the body first before I can go. Oh, that's it. No, it's that big. This is large. Yep. Yeah, this is very large. And I don't get to adjust this. This is my spider worker. All right. So this is my pet. It's very large, as you can see. But it only has the same number of hit points I have. It's an iron spider. I will name it something else, though. I know. Mech Spooter. Yep. Name it something else. What should it be named? Give me a tip here, Foxy. What should I name this iron spider? If you don't have anything in 3, 2, 1, I'm going with Mauler. Mauler is his name-o. Alright. I don't know that he'll actually be a Mauler. He may just be a cargo dude, but it sounds good. I don't know why Mauler just came to mind, so Mauler it is. I have Mauler, and I have Squirrel. Alright, so I'm confirming that, and here we are, in the Deadlands. The Deadlands is... So if I go to the map, you see we're almost in the center of the map, basically. If I can zoom in here, you'll note, that, first off, that it's raining here, and there's a lot of water around. This is Black Desert City. Black Desert is in the... this is in the acid rain area. So that's why it's considered a black desert, because the ground is destroyed by the acid rain and everything. That's when you see this water and stuff, that's like acid rain water. That's not good. It's not good for crops and things like that. It's terrible for that kind of stuff. And then the one good thing is all that I would find in this area more than likely are other skeletons like myself. But if you go to, like, over here, Skinner's Roam. Skinners are, I believe that refers to skin spiders. Skin spiders are a type of spider, obviously, that kind of will come at you. Okran's Pride. This area over here is the area of the part of the Holy Nation. The Holy Nation are in Okran's Gulf and all this stuff. All this stuff over here is Holy Nation. Holy Nation is an arm of Okran up here. Is some religious zealots, and they're very xenophobic and prejudiced, and they will capture you or attack you or something like that. In fact, if I went to, they would see me as an abomination, being a robot dude or being a skeleton. If I went there with some other folks, for example, they might attack them just because they're friends of mine, even if they were other humans. You have some swamp areas, like the swamp here. You have spider plains. You have all kinds of different areas, and there are different creatures that will kill you in all of them. That is for sure. Fishman Island. There's obviously fishmen that live there. They're not well, with mods, they can be a player race, or you can capture them and recruit them as well. But there's like areas where there's giant crabs. There's a lot of cannibal plains up here. There's all kinds of stuff. There's threats all over the place. I am less familiar personally with anything on the eastern half of the map, for the most part. Anything up here, I've seen it, but I don't know much about it. I have never been down here. In fact, when I first started playing this game, this whole area down here was not complete yet. It was not even included on the map. It was just like a grayed out area when I first started playing the game. I only started down here, and I could never even go here. So I kind of ventured up into this area for the most part, and that was it. So this area I'm somewhat familiar with. The extreme north I'm not that familiar with. This whole eastern half, not familiar with. I have been here before, though, where I am right now, in the Deadlands and the Black Desert City. I have been here before. My group had traveled here before. This is a brand new start. I have my other start still saved, so I can always access it. It's a lot larger. I have a mod that allows you to recruit, have up to 250 people in your group that you control every one of them. So I have quite a few people already. I have a large town that's fully functioning, has all kinds of industry going, all kinds of stuff, and it's very well defensible. That's for sure, very defensible. But this new start, it's just me. So where to go to make my way, or to make my, to have some success. Now I do have some mods that do change some of the gameplay also. So like I have mods that allow you, it's not turn-based at all, that's for sure. It's a real time, and it's whatever you want it to be. If you want to be a trader, you can be a trader. If you want to build your own city, you can build your own city. If you want to build a few different outposts and stuff like that, you can do that. Like I said, it's very open-ended. It is a true open world. In as much as the only limitation you have is the map. That's really it. I mean, you're stuck on this map. It's not like you can travel off of this area to another part of a planet or anything like that. But other than that, within this map, which is quite large, like very large, you can do whatever you want. You can be, a murderer. You can be a thief. You can be a bounty hunter. You can be whatever you want. There's all kinds of opportunity here. So it's a little bit of everything, in that sense. There is a grind to it. If you want to develop your character's skills and things like that, they have to keep working at them. That's for sure. So it does, it does become complicated like that. Here's faction. Right now, these are the only factions I know of, and thus that's my faction relationship. This faction bar will expand all the way down to where it's a scroll bar and everything here. Definitely. Currently, I have a nameless faction. That's why it says nameless under, for this tab above my name, or above my characters and stuff over here. So I'm going to co myself. It is really cool. It's a niche game. It's a very niche game because, like I said, you probably hadn't tuned in yet or anything. Like I said in the very beginning, it's one of those games where either you like it, in which case you really like it, or you're not a fan, in which case you kind of hate it. There are a lot of folks on both sides, but the real action-oriented may not like it and may not be fast-paced enough for them, but there's sure as hell a lot of deadly fights that can happen in the game. You can do it, it's just that it's not that you can't make it fast-paced and have lots of battle. You can definitely do that, but the thing is that it's such a deadly game that it comes with a price. If you're going to constantly be fighting, you're going to lose characters, and you're going to have guys who are walking around without an arm and things like that. They're going to be amputated, it's going to create challenges, and then you're going to have to try to earn enough money to be able to get a robotic arm to replace their arm, and who knows how long that's going to take, and things like that. So it's no joke as far as that stuff's concerned. But you can get into a lot of combat if you want. You definitely can. I just wouldn't recommend it, because at least not until you're really buff and badass, So I'm going to name my own faction. I'm creating basically my own faction here. My peoples. My peoples are going to be the Lost Souls, which is kind of a play on word considering they don't have souls because they just happen to be sentient. That's all. Since they're skeletons. Alright, so the Lost Souls. And then I can go to squads here and name my actual squad. And this will be the top dog right now. The top dog squad. Alright? Because he's the boss of the Lost Souls. Yeah, the Lost Souls only consists of him right now. But we're going to get more. We're going to recruit people. We're going to have things. Alright, so this is my man. See, I can zoom all the way in on him. I can zoom all the way in. I can zoom all the way in on Mauler here. He's very slow. That's going to become a problem until I can get a base, because I want to outrun things. There are really cool scenery and really cool settings and stuff. This is the acid rain area. You'll note the badass lightning. It's constantly raining. There's all kinds of debris and remnants from the pre-apocalyptic world. You just don't necessarily know what they are. You can't tell like what this factory was at one time. But this is a building right here. So Mauler and I are gonna go. See, that's an armory. All right, so if I click on it, that's an armory from the Skeletons faction. So let's go ahead. See how Mauler's real slow? That is going to be a problem. Oh, you're not supposed to be here. Okay. All right, I get it. That's specifically for their people. I get it. I already left. You can stop telling me I'm not supposed to be here. All right, whatever. He really likes to tell me that I'm not supposed to be there. He has a problem with me. So, what direction am I facing? I can go toward the scrap. I think I want to go toward the northeast. So let's start exploring that way. Mauler, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I know. Apparently I'm not supposed to go in there. You slow-ass God, Mauler, you're gonna... you're not gonna last very long. That ain't gonna work out very long at all. Oh, okay. So the camera just dropped down below the bridge. Alright. This is gonna suck with Mauler. I didn't know he was gonna be this slow. I did not know he was gonna be this slow. I've never done this start. I've done different kinds of starts, but because you have different types of starts. You can start with different types of races of people, and some of them have pets or whatever. Some of the starts you can start where you're in a town and you're just trying to make your way as a bartender. You can start as a trader. You can start as whatever. But I wanted to be a skeleton. I just didn't know that Mauler, was the one I saw that had a skeleton character. But it turns out that Mauler is super slow. I hope he's tough at least. He doesn't look like he's that tough. A little. I mean, like I've got. So oil is blood for skeletons and robots and such. I've got 100 oil, and that's standard. That's just like it would be 100 blood for a human. That's your blood count because you can die of losing blood, for example. And I've got 100. He's got 250. But as far as all our other hit points, he's the same as me. So I don't know. Oh, he's a pup. That's why. He's listed as a pup. Mauler. Alright, where are we? Alright. I might leave Mauler here and just go off on my own and come get him later. You know what, Mauler? That's what's happening. That's what's up. Mauler, you go back there. You're not even going to adventure with me right now. You just go do what you do because you are too slow. Alright, so I need to find some I gotta get out of here. Maybe I can walk through there. Here, I'll just come down this way. I hope I can swim across this without it being a problem. I hope it's not going to just melt me. We're going to find out here in a second. Nope. I guess not. It wouldn't even click for me. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, okay. There you go. I'm swimming across it. There we go. I'm under whatever this water, I guess. At least I'm not taking damage, so that's good. Yeah. That's good. I wonder, did that increase my swimming skill? It did. My swimming skill has gone up a little bit. Nice. I like it. So here's your skills. So the way this works is, you have your strength is obviously your physical strength that helps affect the damage that you deal and your ability to wear and carry heavy items without being encumbered and have negatives and things like that. Your toughness is your ability to survive, basically. It's like it says, it's both physical and mental. You increase your strength by obviously carrying around a bunch of heavy stuff. Having a heavy load and doing things all the time will increase your strength. Now, there's a point like right now my heavy load is really low because I have a -1 strength. So it doesn't take a whole lot for me to be heavily loaded. So my strength will start increasing, but then I have to keep increasing the load because what's heavy for me starts getting higher and higher and higher as my strength goes up. Toughness, you can only really increase toughness by getting in fights and getting your ass kicked. So it can be rough. Like, if I click on here, I believe that's what it says. It doesn't even say. It doesn't even. Oh yeah, ways to train. Here we go. Getting hurt, getting beaten up, losing battles, not wearing armor and taking extra damage. Get up and fight instead of playing dead, because you have the option of playing dead when you're taken down. You can play dead and hope that the enemy will leave you alone and go on about their business without coming over and get you. Now, it's not going to work if you're fighting cannibals, for example, but nevertheless. Strength, it'll say ways to train strength, carrying people or overloading inventory and using a heavier weapon. Your dexterity affects the speed and quality of your sword work and things like that. Attacking with light weapons will increase your dex. And then your perception, using turrets and ranged weapons will increase your perception. That affects your accuracy with all your ranged weapons. And then you have different types of weapon types, not just specific. You have specific weapons, but then you have different types of weapons, weapon types. Like katanas is a broad category of weapons, and sabers are a broad category of weapons. And you increase your skill by using those weapons in combat. And then in your combat skill, your melee attack, by fighting with swords and things like that, you'll train your melee attack. For example, martial arts would be fighting unarmed. You have dodge, your ability to avoid attacks without blocking, melee defense, for your ability to block and things with weapons. Then you have ranged stuff. Precision shooting will keep you from shooting your allies. If your allies are in a group there and you're trying to shoot, they're in melee with somebody and you want to shoot the bad guy and not your ally, you need precision shooting for that. Crossbows is not turret-mounted crossbows, but handheld crossbows. Then, of course, you got stealth, lockpicking, thievery, and assassination. And then athletics increases. That's your ability to run faster. That's extremely important to increase that. So that by doing that, you run everywhere. And the way to do that is there's this button right here, and you can denote whether or not you're going to walk, run, sprint, things like that. So you got like jog, run, or stay with the pack, I think, or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But I want to run. I want to run everywhere, so I increase my athletics as fast as possible so I can outrun things. Swimming, obviously, you increase that by swimming. Field medic by healing people, using medical kits to heal people. Engineer is building and repairing things. Robotics is the medical skill, but for robots. And then science is research. And then you have crafting, abilities over here. Farming, laboring is just carrying goods and things like that. So, or mining and things like that. So if you're just running a bunch of goods around, then you'll increase your laboring and stuff like that too. So those are your skills. Your inventory, you have this many slots, whatever. You have armor and pants. I can't wear a shirt, a helmet, or boots because I'm a skeleton. But I do have a weapon, and you can get another weapon, and then you can put a backpack, and that backpack will open up and have more storage space in it. And then you can also have limbs, additional replacement limbs when you take an amputation. So, yeah, it can be pretty in-depth. Definitely it can be pretty in-depth. These are postures or commands, like if I have a job assigned, then he'll keep doing his jobs. If that's his priority. But if I have a job, I can have a job assigned, like I can have him be a regular miner, for example, and that he'll automatically do that default. But then if I unclick this, he won't do it default. It'll still be his job, and if I want him to go back to it, I can just click that, and I don't have to reassign him as a miner. I just reactivate his job capabilities. This will mean that he'll prioritize range attacks if he can, but he doesn't have a ranged weapon, so no real reason for that. You can have, like if you're in a squad and you're fighting, one guy can taunt the enemy so that your other guys can fight the enemies, without being attacked themselves as much. The taunter will be the one attracting all the attention. And then, of course, you can put your guy in sneak mode. You can put people on default rescue mode so that they will automatically go to the aid of any of their fallen allies. I'm sorry, no. That'll be pick up wounded allies and take them somewhere, to help them out. Yeah, taunt would be like the tank character, yeah. But if you if you have a building that's got a bed in it where somebody can recover, rescue would pick up a fallen comrade, take them to the bed to lay them down and stuff like that. Medic is to help fallen allies right away. And then there's a prospect button, and that's where you determine the richness of resources in the area, so that if you want to do mining or agriculture, you can tell how the soil is, or where stone deposits are or iron deposits are, and things like that. Now I have a mod that makes it a lot easier in that sense. Actually, I have a couple of mods. One that that puts the early game resource nodes back, because after a certain patch they limited the resource nodes, and they made it harder. And one of the mods puts the early game resource nodes back, so that helps. And then I have a different mod that even makes it where if you don't want to, you don't actually even have to abide by that stuff anywhere. You can pull up stone wherever you want to put down your stone mine and things like that. Those make it a little bit easier, but that's not something I have to even deal with at this point, and I may very well disable those mods. Those are not things that at this point in this playthrough, at the very beginning, that I have to mess with at all. But I am going to start heading up here toward the deserts, the gray desert and the black desert. And I'm going to hope that I don't run across anything, because I am as unskilled as they come at this point. Like, super unskilled. I am entry level. Alright, so right here. That is copper, right? Normally, what I would do is I would start out... See, I can come over here and I can get some copper, even though I don't have a pick specifically in my inventory. See how slow he is at mining? That's because his labor skill is very low. It's very, very... Oh, sorry. So, if I do that, whatever, boom. And then if I look in here, I'll watch his labor skill start to increase as he goes, because it's very... there's a grind. There. Uh-oh. That's an enemy right there. I have to avoid that thing that's up there. Yeah, see, laboring just went up to 2. So it's going to take a little while. What is that? Oh, that's an iron spider, like mine. Like Mauler over there, way back there, who I left behind because he's too damn slow. Bet you this one's not as slow as that. Bet you he's much quicker. Alright, so... I haven't even got... See, this is me progressing toward getting 1 piece of copper. There's a grind. There's a definite grind. Now, what I can do is I can do this, and then I can speed up the time to make it a lot quicker, at least. Damn it. Why does it keep stopping every time I should be able to keep that open while I'm... Here, I'll do it this way. Alright, so there's 1 copper in there right now. But yeah, it'll take a little bit, but what I'll do is I'll get heavily laden, and that'll increase my strength a little bit as I run around. And then I'll be a little slower, but at least it'll increase my strength as I run around heavily laden, and then I'll build up my athletics faster and stuff like that too. I think this can hold like 4 or 5 copper, probably 5, maybe more, in its inventory. Right now I'm looking at the inventory of the copper node. I've already gotten 2 pieces of copper, 2 copper ore pieces available for me to pick up. So now if I go to inventory and I go boom like that, I've got 3 pieces. Now, clearly I can hold 1, 2, 3. I can hold 10 pieces of copper on my person. And that'll... Yeah, it's... And this is at fastest speed right now. Obviously, as my laboring skill picks up, so does the rate at which I mine this stuff. See, my laboring skill's already at 16 now. Remember, just a little while ago, it was at 2. You know, just a couple of minutes ago. So you can see it going up pretty quick. I'm already at 18. I just said 16 a second ago. Yeah, see the experience bar? Just going... Just racing across. How much can it get? I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know if I've seen any that are over 100 before, but I've seen them in the 90s. And you hear he's picking up his pace. Now, granted, it's still on fastest, but he has picked up his pace. Because he's crossed the threshold that increases speed. Because he's over into the 20s now and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna take all those. Oh. So I realized, remember I was complaining earlier about the right mouse button going so much faster, or activating so for some reason so much easier nowadays? It's not my finger. This mouse has a hypersensitive right mouse button. I tested them out. I like actually got a click with the left, but the right one I barely touch it, and it's activating. So I was like, okay, so maybe that's part of the problem right there. That's not just me. Why? I don't know. I don't know. It's only recently happened too, so it's a kind of a cheap mouse. So who knows? Maybe it's just crap. I don't know. Yeah, see, his pace is definitely picked up. Even though I'm on fastest speed, his pace is definitely picked up. Alright, so... Oh, Jesus. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. See how slow he is? Okay, hold on. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to... Yeah, I know. We're going to drop these items now. Because I'm getting my... I'm getting chased. And what the hell was... Did you see that thing? That cleanser unit was coming at me. I know, right? Okay, so now this thing is chasing... Oh, look how... Oh, it's very hurt, though. That cleanser unit's very hurt. Is it fighting anything or what? Because it's a big monstrosity. But look how hurt it is. Look at its hit points, though. It's very hurt percentage-wise, but man, it is tough, and it is patrolling. This thing is not hurt. I am hurt. It has been hitting me in the left arm, apparently. So, well, let's see if we can't pick up the pace now that we dropped all those items. Try to get back up here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now we're talking. That's right, some bitch. Where did that thing go? My left arm is jacked up, though. Oh, he's sitting over here. Oof. He didn't follow me up here. My left arm is hurt. It is slowly recovering. It's at 14 now. Yeah, it's going to take a lot. It needs bandaging. But I think it does go up slowly. Yeah, I'm still on fastest speed, game speed right now. So, yeah, that thing was a monster. It just came out of the blue. That's part of the reason why I seldom, have it zoomed in to where I can see the guys this close and stuff like that. Because things just come up on you. So I like to play, where I'm like this far out and things like that. So that I can see when something approaches. And notice I'm on fastest speed and my left arm has only gained 1 point, of healing on its own. And I don't have any skeleton repair kits, or med kits in other words. So I'm kind of stuck as far as that's concerned. What I do have is my athletics picked up a little bit from running. Especially from running. My strength is not -1 anymore, it's 0 because I ran that little bit with that copper. That guy, he's just hanging out over here, and here's the whole stack of... Weirdly, I not only dropped the copper, I stacked them up like bullets in a magazine. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to bring myself here. That's that hypersensitive right mouse button. Oh, maybe I will take it, though, if he's not going to react. Alright. Cool. Alright. I still need 3. I believe this thing right here has... There you go. 3. Cool. Alright, so now I'm going to run and I'm going to be building up my strength and my athletics. My athletics has already gone up 2 more points. Hey, I'll take it if he's not going to come after me. I just got to be careful where I go. And I also have to remember to do exactly that. Drop this copper the moment something comes at me. This is one of those games where you pause a lot. Like if you want to check a map or something like that, you probably want to pause instead of just leaving yourself out in the open where something can come get you behind this map and I don't see it. You know, that kind of thing. Alright, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go toward the desert. Skim Sands. Because I think it's pretty. It's not like this area where I'm in right now. It's bright and whatnot. Run, squirrel! Now, I could have just gone back to that town. And... Hold up. Sometimes you gotta move the pointer over things. Some things are hard to see in the background, against the background, and you want to make sure you're not advancing toward an enemy that you didn't catch being there. Like it could be a little camp of people or something like that, bandits or something like that. It's a sad day when things like that happen. All right, so we're going into the Black Desert. I just got to remember, like I said, I got to remember to do what I did a minute ago if it comes down to it. Hold on a second. What is going on here? Oh. Alright. 1 second. Got a phone call. Apologize for that. Anyway, all right. So what I need to remember is if something is coming after me, obviously, I need to remember to dump that cargo. My run speed picks up significantly. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, that looks not great. All that smoke rolling across. Well, I guess it's just rolling across. It's not anything. What is that? Is that a thing? something I need to be concerned about, or is that just... I think it's just decor. Yeah, it's just junk. Junk out here. Huh. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with this area. This area is new to me. See, I'm at 52% encumbrance, now it's 51% encumbrance, and I didn't change anything in my encumbrance. It's just because my strength is getting, I'm getting stronger, you know. So like if I look at my stats now, I'm at 5 strength. See, it's going up, and I'm definitely heavily laden. I'm at 17 athletics. Yeah, see, I'm carrying 41 of a total of 20 right now, so I've got heavy encumbrance going on. Now it is nighttime, so I don't expect this desert that's coming up. Now the black desert I don't expect to be bright, but the other one, this other one out here, I expect to be brighter. But uh-oh. Always got to be cautious going over a ridge or anything like that. Oh, like those. I just saw those. Alright, so those are skimmers. They're like spider creatures. The eye. Yeah, that's this area here, okay. Hey, what's up, Thick? How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm doing some Kenshi right now. Yeah, messing around. I'm trying to expand it out of Crossout anyway. I am. Crossout doesn't have a whole ton of viewers, of course, as you know. But and thanks for the cheers, brother. But you know, in order to grow the channel, you got to do something. So I want to expand it out of Crossout. I'm going to keep my scheduled Crossout streams for now, though. But I'll games are going fine. I did my Crossout earlier today, and happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Wearing my green, it just happens to be OD green. So basically OD green. Yeah, your day's just getting started. Nice. Yeah, I'm only gonna be able to do this for a little bit tonight, but over the next couple of days, I might do some more of this. Definitely, I love Kenshi. It's a great game. I don't know if you've ever played it. You ever played it? Yeah, I get that a lot. I get that too. Some of the ones that are like that become favorites are ones that just don't have a whole lot of viewing audience because. Well, I mean, if you look at the most popular ones, you know, of course, are like the first-person shooter, things like that. And I'm like, or whatever, okay, with it and things like that. Oh, it's great. It's one of those, like I was telling Foxy a little earlier, also, or a little while ago, is that it's one of those games that is if you like it, you love it. And if if it's not your bag, then it's definitely not going to be your bag. You know, it's not like it's going to get any more your bag, you know, if any part of it's not your bag. But if you like it, you love it. You know, it's extremely open world. It is the most brutal and punishing, absolutely. And the most open world game I think I've ever seen. In as much as you make your own fate, you do whatever you want, you know, in this world. So, but yeah, it is definitely brutal and punishing. I just started a brand new playthrough, and I'm alone in the world right now. Just a poor robot guy, a poor skeleton out here with big bugs on the horizon and trying to build up my stats because there is a grind. There is definitely a grind to this game. But it is fun. It's a fun game. I like it. It's a very niche game, though. It has a little bit less than the viewership of Crossout in general, I would say. It's comparable, but a little bit less. But it's in that same market as far as not a ton of people. But yeah, I just started a brand new playthrough, so we're going to see how this goes. My regular playthrough has a big base, a big city already, and all this stuff. See, as you can see, Foxy. Nice. As you can see, we are not on this Earth, as judging by the skyline there, the night sky. But yeah, it's we're gonna see how long I can survive by myself. In the past, I have done things where oh crap. Okay, cool. They don't seem to be aggressive to me at this point, and that's always good considering I almost don't have a left arm right now. Yeah, can you hear them? Here, I'll let you. Ah, that's the wind. That's all the wind. That's all wind right there. Anyway. Hing. All right. I want to go to the Great Desert. So I want to turn north. Okay. And yes, you get these badass sandstorms. Uh-oh. Okay, now you're aggressive. Goblin cultist. No. These are hivers. So these are the bug people. The cult of Goblin. They have bounties on their... Well, the Goblin cultist crossbowman does. Yeah, the other crossbowman does too. Yeah, I'm not going to be messing with whoever the cult of Goblin is. That does not sound like my jam at all. The old Squirrel will be sidestepping that crap. I'm coming over here. Oh, no, you don't. No, do not come toward me. And they are coming toward me. Now they're not. Okay. Good. Because I don't want anything to do with them. I want nothing to do with Goblin cultists. It just doesn't sound... Oh, who are these guys? Outlaw Farmer. Part of the Rebel Farmers. Faction. Yeah. But they don't... They're just hungry. Well, I don't think I can help them there. I'm a skeleton. That's one of the good things about being a skeleton. And one of the best things about being a skeleton, actually, in this game, is that hunger is not a factor. Because I'm a robot. Ah, there's a city. We can go to the city. We're going to follow these outlaw farmers. There it is. You see the city up there, Foxy? We're going to go check it out. I'm going to hang with these guys so that if something attacks at me, maybe it... Oh, no. They're attacking at me. Okay. That's no good. Did I down one of them? No, that's me. That's my blood. That's oil. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright. Gonna hopefully outrun these guys. I thought that they were gonna be cool, man. I didn't do anything to them. I don't have food. I'm of no benefit to them. Bastards. Alright. This is the way this is gonna go. I hope I'm welcome in the city then. I don't know. Where is the entrance to the city? There's the gate over here. Okay, then I'm going this way. Alright. Nope. You ain't catching me, mother sons. Oh, look at this. Alright, there's a guy right on my tail. But I'm keeping him at bay. But in the meantime, There's a bunch of dudes over here fighting one of those spider things as well. I don't know why they did it. I don't know, man. I'm going all the way over here. Yeah, keep chasing me. Keep chasing me, son of a... Keep chasing me. There's the gate, so I want to come up this way. He broke off. He broke off. He went running back. He realized he was all alone. Now here's the question. Am I welcome here? Here's a pack beast from the free traders outside the city. A lot of times the pathing's not the best. It's extremely hostile. This game is extremely hostile. Oh, cool. They're United Cities. I don't think that's a problem. I think that's cool. I'm not sure. We're going to find out here in a second. I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt. You going to give me any guff? Oh, going through. Cool. Appreciate you. Good looking out, brother. Thank God. I made it to a city at least. Alright. It's been rough already. We're 45 minutes into this game. It's been rough. I need to get some medical supplies to heal myself up. And it has to be robotics repair kits. And I don't have much money. So if I come in here, there is a trade goodsman. Let's trade. What do you got? Anything? You have nothing to help me. All this stuff is other crap. Those are all packs for animals. What is this? That's a weapon shop. This is a general shop. Alright, show me your goods. Do you have any robotics repair kit? Skeleton repair kit? That's what I need. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I have... Alright, so here's my money. 421 what they call cats. That's the money, the currency. I have 421 cats. And you look at that's 1,865 cats. This is 4,341 cats. No, I'm not going to be able to repair at all until I can make some money. Yeah, that's what they call them, cats, just like the animal. Yep. I'm not going to be able to repair at all until I can make some money. Well, what I can do is I can go back out there and get those copper that I had to drop because of those bastards. If I were to come down here and then come back this way and come in here, come over this way, I want it. Oh, hold on. That's more of them. Alright, so I'm going to keep an eye out, see where they go. That might be the same group from it. Oh, don't you dare come this way. They're coming this way. Alright. Well, I can see the copper. I can see the pile of copper over there. Alright, so they're circling around my damn copper. Bastards. Get that copper. Now, come this way. There's some battle going on inside the city. It's a scam. I know, right? Alright, cool. I got my copper. I'm getting up to the city. At least if nothing else, I can sell that and maybe get enough to get a repair kit. Yeah, I'm here to buy. Show me what you got. Alright, so I could sell each of these for 180. I got 10 of them. So, to start, now I'm at 24.91. So, that's too expensive. But this one I can get. It's 1865. Look at that price markup, 89%. Ugh. I wonder if there's a different dude I could buy that stuff from for a different markup. You know, for maybe a lesser markup somewhere. Where's the bartender? Over here. Barman. What's your deal? You don't have any at all, do you? Okay. Robotics workshop? That would be great. What's your deal? Skeleton doctor. In need of repairs? Yeah, my parts are wearing out. Ooh, he's got a skeleton repair bed. I don't think my parts are actually wearing out. I just need these things fixed. Oh, no! Alright, well, it happened now because I clicked on it accidentally. I just paid 2,000. Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm going to get the full repair for 2,000. I'll take it. I will take that. Then that's worth it, then, in that case. That's better than buying a kit and only getting 500 points of repair out of it or something like that. I rented the skeleton repair bed for 2,000 cats, and I'm going to get fully healed. Yes. Yes, that'll work. That will definitely work. Beautiful. Thanks, Doc. That's good to know. I'm glad to have that thing of it, available. Let's see what else we can. Man, there's a whole lot to this town, isn't there? What is this place? Oh, Traders Guild headquarters. Okay. Bug house there. Market tent. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the thing on top. A bank. General storage for the Traders Guild. A slave shop. That's not great. But they have them. Barracks. Farm shop. Clothing shop. Bar over there. Residential. The police. Weapon shop. Arm shop. The interior wall. Oh, I'm sorry, interior wall. What am I talking about? General shop. Bar. Like I said, robotics. Thieves Guild. I need to join them. Power station. Residential. Noble house. Mechanical shop. Weapon shop. What's mechanical shop? Oh, construction trader. Okay. Okay. Alright. I do need to go and join the Shinobi Thieves, because they will offer free training and stuff like that if you join them. Oh. Where is is there a recruiter? Or do I talk I talk to that guy. Guards try to lay the crack down, but they ain't fooling nobody. They're nothing few cats can't handle. Yeah, I want to join the Shinobi Thieves. You can join for a fee. Looks like I got a long time handing out busy work. No, this is a business we're running, not a social club. Just a one-time membership fee. 10,000 cats. Yeah, I can't do that. So what'll it be? You want to join the guild? What do I get in return for all that money? You get yourself allies. We have hideouts like this one in lots of major towns. We watch each other's backs. Shinobi Thieves stick together. It's a safe haven for you to rest and recover. We have specialist training equipment to use. You can sell your stolen items to our fence, and he also sells some hard-to-find specialist equipment at a huge discount. 10,000 cats seems to let you want to use our facilities. You got to pay for them. If you can't afford it, you're obviously not a very good thief. Well, I don't have 10,000 cats, so And no, I'm not a very good thief yet. That's part of why I wanted to use your training facility. Alright. Well, it seems great. This is where I'm going to probably call it for now because my girlfriend just got home. We're going to try to eat something for... I got to do what I got to do tonight. But thanks for tuning in, Foxy. It was much appreciated. Always good to have you. I'm going to call it here for the evening. And pick it up another time. Alright? Take care. Tomorrow I will be on at 3 again with Crossout. And unless I get on before then, you know, maybe with some more Kenshi or something like that. Yeah, of course. You don't need to thank me. All right. I'll talk to you later, brother. Have a good night. And we'll see you then. Ah.